Living in Port Alberni is not for everyone, but if you're the type of person who belongs here, you'll never find a place on the planet you'd rather live. How do I know? Well, because I belong here. My name is Chris and I was born and raised in Port Alberni. Now I know what you're thinking, he's biased, and that's true, I am. But like any BC boy raised in a small town, I wanted nothing more than to leave home when I became an adult. I moved to Victoria almost right away out of school to pursue a degree and start a life. I earned the degree, traveled all over the world, and met the girl of my dreams. Guess what? Once we had some life experience, we realized that Port Alberni was the place we wanted to live and raise our kids. Why? Because we belong here. Living in Port Alberni is not for everyone. If you want to live immersed in high culture, it's probably not for you. If you enjoy commuting to work while soaking in the view of high-rise buildings, it's probably not for you. If you're a foodie and want to try a new restaurant every day of the week, you'll probably be more at home in Vancouver or Victoria. But if you want to live the pure Vancouver Island lifestyle, you probably belong here. Let's go over the top reasons why you'll love living in Port Alberni. Number 1, central Vancouver Island location. The beautiful thing about living in Port Alberni is that the Alberni Valley is a microcosm of Vancouver Island. Lakes, rivers, mountains, forests, and ocean can all be found right here in our valley. But the best part about living here is the location. Port Alberni is often called the gateway to the Pacific Rim, and it's an apt title. A scenic 1.5-hour drive to the west brings you to the seaside communities of Ucluelet and Tofino and the world-famous Long Beach in Pacific Rim National Park. A half-hour drive east and you'll be enjoying the sheltered sandy beaches of Parksville. The International Airport in Comox is a 1.25-hour drive north, while the BC Ferry Terminal and Vancouver Island's shopping hub of Nanaimo is a 1-hour drive south. Finally, the capital city of British Columbia, Victoria, is only a 2.5-hour drive south. Number 2, cost of living. One of the reasons people love living in Port Alberni is the affordable cost of living. According to the Vancouver Island Real Estate Board, Port Alberni has by far the most affordable real estate of any of the major communities on Vancouver Island. The equation is simple for those who choose to move to Port Alberni. Sell your existing house, buy a nicer home on a bigger lot in Port Alberni for a lot less money, and use the rest of your equity to, well, enjoy living. Number 3, Vancouver Island lifestyle. The Vancouver Island lifestyle revolves around recreation, especially outdoor recreation. If you're into hiking, there's absolutely no better place to live. The entire Alberni Valley is covered in trail networks, literally hundreds of them. There is plenty to do in Port Alberni aside from hiking. On any given weekend, there will be people all over the valley riding bikes, ATVs, horseback riding, kayaking, canoeing, boating, kite surfing, rock climbing, rappelling, caving, scuba diving, geocaching, and golfing. Port Alberni is known as the salmon capital of the world. The Alberni Inlet and the adjoining Barkley Sound offer some of the best sockeye, chinook, and coho fishing on the planet. If you're like me and you prefer freshwater fishing, the Alberni Valley has you covered with amazing freshwater fishing in both rivers and a multitude of lakes, big and small. Number 4, healthcare and education. For a community of approximately 25,000 people, Port Alberni has incredible healthcare facilities. For anybody contemplating moving to Vancouver Island, and especially retirees, this is often one of the major reasons they choose to live in Port Alberni. Available healthcare services include acute care facilities, home care, and several residential healthcare facilities. If you have loved ones planning on living in Port Alberni that are of school age, you'll be happy with the school system. The crown jewel of the school district is the Alberni District Secondary School. The state-of-the-art high school enjoyed its grand opening in 2012. There are 6 elementary schools in Port Alberni. The valley also has 3 private schools serving the area. In regards to post-secondary, North Island College has a beautiful campus in the College View Estates neighborhood of Port Alberni. Number 5, the people. One of the most common things I hear from people who visit Port Alberni from the big city is that the people here are so friendly. When you pass someone on the street, they don't ignore you. Smile and a friendly hello. It's no wonder that more and more people are moving to the Alberni Valley to retire. The newest subdivisions are being built specifically to suit these retirees, with single-level ranch-style homes, smaller manageable yards, and parking space for recreational vehicles and toys. People are flocking to the Alberni Valley from all over Canada, largely because of the warm climate and the incredible Vancouver Island lifestyle. Port Alberni is also a great place for young families to put down roots. Fresh air, clean water, and the opportunity to raise our kids in an outdoor lifestyle free from some of the problems of the bigger cities is the main draw. The city of Port Alberni was built on the traditional territories of the Seashot First Nation and the Hoopacheset First Nation. They each have an incredible history and culture, one that you will see evidence of throughout the Alberni Valley. Living in Port Alberni, you will no doubt enjoy getting to know many of your neighbors who are members of these great nations. Living in Port Alberni is not for everyone, but if you belong here, you'll know it, and you won't find anywhere else you'd rather live. It's a diverse community of people who share 2 things in common: a love of nature and a love of the Vancouver Island lifestyle. My name's Chris Fenton with the Fenton Group. Thanks for watching this video. I hope to see you around town.